go-to partner that helps keep your healthcare facilities ready for patients. Because there's no time to manage orders and deliveries from multiple suppliers, right?
things moving and finish the day safely. Keep operations covered with Zoro.com.
Hey Eric, what's going on, man? Thanks. I just saw the chat of it. I got my stream up behind me, so I can't. What's going on, man? Not looking at the chat. Great. Sorry, hold on. Got my stream up. Cool. All right. See what I mean? Just starting out, bro. 2 weeks in, and here we go. I didn't turn the sound down on my stream behind me, so. And the copyrighted music, the non-copyrighted music I have playing in the background is not ad-free for some reason. I have to look into that. I want to find some stuff that's not ad-free because I do have a subscription. I have like the premium YouTube, which doesn't allow for ads, but somehow I'm getting ads on this. Hopefully the two that popped up were the only two that are going to show. I might be able to finish this tonight, so we'll see how it goes. I was watching Daniel today, and it looked like domino after domino was falling for him during the course of the day. So at one point, I don't know if you were watching, he got to the restaurant, and because there was no power, the restaurant closed. I've been meaning to do that, to give him that for a long time, actually. I almost did it when Lauren was in the car a few weeks ago. And for whatever reason, I wasn't able to do it at the time, but I've been meaning to give him that wedding gift for quite some time now. It was in the works. It wasn't a spontaneous thing, but it just happened to be on, probably one of his worst days dashing, and so I figured, you know what? Let's crash break up the stress and crash the fever a little bit. See if I can pull him off. He was spiraling a little bit, so. What's up, positivity? Let's see. What's this one? I'm not on long tonight, just maybe a couple hours, so I'll probably shut it down at like 12:30, where I will be hopping over to Dana's channel. She's pretty fun to watch because she works really late in the night. So I know I'm getting up tomorrow, but thanks for the shout out, Eric. I am I told Mad Dasher that, I do okay with my day job. I could pay off my debt with the money I make during the day, but it would kind of suck my savings up a little bit. And so I want to do it this way. I want to do it by dashing, and this live streaming thing that I'm doing, trying to get subs and trying to get monetized. I don't even know what monetization is really. I just doing it because other people are doing it, and I want the challenge. I want to reach that goal, get to well, at least it's going to be a little tough hill to climb to get to 4,000 by February, but if I can at least get to 3 and then get to 500 subs, then maybe I could just ride the fan funding form for a little bit, and then I still want to get monetized, but I don't even know what I'll do with myself when I get monetized. I'm not sure exactly what it all means. So, but thank you. Appreciate that. Now, like I said, this drawing's gonna be the last one in the series. The next one's gonna be, I can pull it up here. It's just this white kind of Bristol. There we go. It's like a white cardstock, some tape on there to keep it from moving around. I got a whole pad of this stuff, and so next go around is going to be similar to this, but a lot less complicated. So I can probably not wear these crazy ass glasses. These are like 250s, something like that, 325s. They're insane. Like, woo. Thanks, Eric. I enjoy watching your streams, buddy. I mean, I try, like I said, I try to be in everybody's stream as much as I can. People like Dean and Borderline. Obviously, I'm in Mad Dasher's stream like almost the whole time. I'm just not chatting all the time. And yeah, that was me. That was I want you to take that and get some groceries, you know, put it towards some groceries to get a recipe together, you know, doing a do something grilled chicken with sautéed vegetables, or you know, something that what, I don't know, I know YouTube takes a little cut, so I don't know, thanks. Something that you can get cheap at the grocery store. I know pasta's cheap, sauce, get a couple of boxes of pasta, some sauce, and some meatballs or some sausage. Get a pepper, an onion, some garlic. Throw that shit in the sauce. Throw some Italian spices on the sauce, a little bit of oil. Cook that up real good. Get some garlic bread. I don't know. $20 can kind of get you a little bit of the way there. You probably have to throw a little bit of your own money in there, but just wanted to kind of spark a little thing for you with your cooking channel. So, but thank you. Let's see. Hey Eric, guess I want to tell you something, man. So I was streaming last night, and I have gotten, from the time I started streaming, I only had 56 subscribers. That was about 2 weeks ago. And now I've got 113 subscribers, okay? My watch hours were 37 watch hours in 2 weeks, right? That's not a lot, right? But after last night, just one night, I went from 37 to 72 watch hours in one night. So, and my views. So all my other videos, my other Dash videos are getting about 100 to 150 views. Last night's got like over 320 views. So I'm catching the momentum. It's just about consistency, staying on, finding, you know, those new subs that want to like latch on and watch you. You know, you gotta be engaging. So like you are, I enjoy watching you guys kind of run around and be crazy. Let's see. All right. What am I gonna do here? I've got a little bit less space in these two than I do in these four. So I'm gonna close these two out first. And let's see what we're gonna do here. Let's try this. Haven't heard an ad pop up in the music track, so we're probably good from here on in. And again, I'll look back and check the chat from time to time. I can't really see it on my phone. Oh, hold on. No, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Is that like $100 total all time, or $100 within a month, or in a day, or what? Like I gave Daniel a chunk there because I do know that DoorDash does take a chunk of the money. So it looked like a lot in the super chat, but I know that there's a chunk coming out of that. YouTube's gonna take a piece of that. Oh, for the month? Okay.
Over 90 of the top.
There's the ad. Told ya. I don't know how to turn that off.
Handle bill pay processes.
I don't know if it's
Because our tools are built on over $1 trillion of.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna skip it. Yeah. There we go. I guess I'll try and keep that. I don't know. Well, that's good. I'm sorry you can't take it out, but I'm glad it rolls over to the next month. Um, my guess is you have what, Venmo or something like that? And you know, some of the comments people were making afterwards, Eric, about the community and things like that. I've been watching Mad Dasher for a long, long time now. Um, Probably as long as I've been dashing, which is about 2 years now. And I found him because I wanted to learn how to DoorDash, and I was watching DoorDash videos, and I found his videos to be the most enjoyable to watch and the most educational, right? So I started watching him, and then I saw him start to live stream, and I would comment on his videos, and we got to know each other through like me sending him messages like on his page, like the page where he uploads the video to. You can kind of make a comment. I would make a comment, and then he would respond to every single one, and I appreciate that, especially when you're like a very busy guy and doing a lot of videos and editing and stuff. To take the time to respond to somebody that way meant a lot to me, and so I already like had it, an admiration for him before he even started doing the live stuff, the live streaming. And his ability to create a coalition and keep it, maintain it, you know, nurture it is very difficult. You kind of have to like, you really have to be a special kind of person to be able to do that. And I think today he just needed to be reminded that he has that unique ability, because he looked like he was starting to like, he was yelling and things like that. And he yells all the time, and I can kind of tell when he's yelling, when he's like, he's just being boisterous. But he was angry today, and he was it looked like he was just, his escalation was going pretty quickly. So let me jump in. Oh shoot, yeah, all right, I'm doing good. Thought I made a mistake. And I've had people come in on my live and say, hey, Daniel's been saying really nice things about you, or, Mad Dasher. Not to mention the fact that he had me on a dual live stream on my very first live stream. What did I just do there? I'm going to have to fix that. My very, very first DoorDash live stream ever, about 3 or 4 hours in, he had sent one of his mods to come over and invite me onto his live as with a dual stream, a dual live, so to speak. Just do this. And I thought that was an amazing gesture. See, this here is gonna finish these two wings out. Obviously, I'm going to come in with the fluorescent markers in a bit and finish these out. And then I'm just going to close that up right there. There's nothing I can do there. Yeah, he's pretty strong. He doesn't take any BS either, so that's good. What are we doing here? All right, gonna. I almost didn't go live tonight with this illustration because I was out late last night. I was out till 1 on the stream, and then I didn't wake up until about 8 o'clock this morning. I was supposed to dash today. I took the day off work today. I was gonna do like a 7-8 hour dash today, and my wife wasn't feeling well. She took the day off work, so I ended up spending the day with her. She's having some leg issues. I don't know if you can see it, but when I was younger, I used to make super clean lines, like pinstriping type stuff. As I've gotten older, I've lost a little bit of that edge. I think for viewership, it probably has a lot to do with your members. You got a lot of members, right? You got a lot of subscribers, right? So, and you're switching things up. You got 2 crazy cooks, so you're jamming, bro. So it's just about consistency, I think. I like what you're doing. It's enjoyable to watch. I hope that in the description of your video that you're adding hashtags. A good one is hashtag live stream, because that has somewhere in the 12 million or 22 million or something like videos associated with it. Double check that. Like fact check me on that, but it's most of all the ones that I put on there. Like over on TikTok, if you put FYP, it attracts a lot of people to your video. Yeah, that to that point, Eric, my first video doing this has no hashtags, right? Has none. And it has more, the first video has more views. It has 77 views than any of the other ones I've done that have been longer and have hashtags, have a description, have a thumbnail, right? It has everything it needs to attract viewers, but it's not getting any traction. I don't care about that. This really is just me farming watch hours. So if people come in for a few minutes and they decide it's not their cup of tea and they jump, I don't care about that. I want to finish this illustration anyway. This is like, getting a $25 order going 20 miles and you got to drive back and you don't get any orders on the way back. That's what this is for me. I'm getting watch hours out of this. That's about all I care about, You put it in the description. So just as you're getting to go live, you know how you can add the thumbnail. There's I think it's like a pencil icon, and you can click on that and it goes into the description, and you can type a description about what you're doing, what the video's about, what the stream's about. I don't have anything to show you, but I have, maybe I could take a screenshot and email it to you so you can see where it's at. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the last one. See what I mean about clean lines? I'm just looking through them all to make sure they're all clean enough. Like, I don't know how many people are on this particular stream. It says 2 in the like the little person icon at the top. It says 2. But there may be more watching and just not saying anything. And those are watch hours. So 2 people in the chat for 1 hour is 2 watch hours, right? 10 people stay on for 6 minutes each. That's 60. That's 1 hour. That's 1 watch hour. That's how I'm doing the math anyway. And what are we looking at here? I think I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I've never talked while I'm doing this. It's always been just me listening to music of the same sort as what's playing behind me and just drawing. I don't talk at all. So this is new for me, the whole talking while I'm drawing thing. Go. These 2 I'm just gonna fill in with a darker red to Yeah, so when MD has Lauren on in the car with him during his live, she always calls him by his first name. So yeah, I think it helps a little bit, our descriptions. I think it helps a little bit because it's all about, like, I think search engine type stuff, optimizing that portion of it. A little bit of there might be some AI component that reaches out and grabs certain words and phrases and obviously hashtags and pushes. I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe it having hashtags in a description pushes viewers your way that are interested in what you do. So all the hashtags in this particular live stream have to do with neon art, fluorescent markers, illustration, hand-drawn art, hashtag live stream, hashtag creative illustration, that kind of stuff. But while you're typing the hashtag, a list of those hashtags come up, like a drop down, and you can select from those, and you can see, like, hashtag live stream, and there'll be a thing underneath that says 25 million videos associated with this hashtag. Am I done here? I'm almost done. So the last video I did with this piece was almost 100% of the time pixelated, blurry, and splotchy. I don't know what the reason for that is. It didn't look like that when I was making it. All right. do. Give it a shot, Eric. See if it works. You know, couldn't hurt, right? What am I gonna do with these W's? I gotta figure some. Do I want them to look like faces? Let's see. I'll do that. Give them eyes. So orange, red, orange. Orange, red, yellow. Orange, red, yellow. Right? Okay. Yeah, sometimes I get burned out too. It'll be interesting to see because I've only been doing this for 2 weeks, but it'll be interesting to see what happens months down the road when I've got, a community of my own, people that are either parts of other communities that like to hang out with me, like I do. I hang out in other streams. There'll be people like that have found me through like other channels and either like what I do or want to learn about door dashing and Uber Eats. I'm always gonna be talking about the apps and how they work and how the DoorDash works and driver do's and don'ts, right? I'm gonna constantly be talking about that on my live streams. Like the charging block I bought. That's been a great help to me, and it costs $100. It's tax deductible, so. And I bought it because I keep getting muted on YouTube Live because of the CarPlay in my car. So that fixed it, I think, for the most part. We going dark? We're gonna go dark. I'm not sure I want to go dark yet. I want to fill in some more things. So I'm gonna get this. That's blue. That's blue. We can't do blue. We can do black. Or we can do red. Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on the CarPlay too. It has its ups and downs. All right. See, you run into some symmetry problems from time to time, so unfortunately, I'm just gonna. Alrighty. I try not to talk too much while I'm drawing, but if you're here and just hanging out, new to the channel for the first time, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and smash that bell. If you see it, it would go a long way and helps me out, and I appreciate it very much. Oh, we almost ready to go dark. Almost. Where's the purple one? Here we go. I think I have a purple fluorescent marker somewhere. I don't know if I'll be able to find it until I go dark, so until then. Right about that, Eric. Technology isn't always our friend. I'm gonna mute you for a sec. My son just got home. All right, I'm back. Okay. Let's see. I want to do that. Orange, red, yellow, right? Orange, red, yellow. That's all right. I'll do that. Hang on. Okay. Marker's starting to dry up a little bit. Oh well. This side of the marker, this tip, this two tips. I'm gonna go to 120 minutes, or when this is completed, either or. I have a funny feeling I can knock this one out in the next hour. I've gotten pretty good traction for the first hour, so I want to kind of get some shut eye around midnight. You know, catch a few other streams and get some shut eye around midnight. So, or you know, by 1 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna get our fluorescents ready. That's weird, huh? These two colors. This orange doesn't show as fluorescent, but when I turn it on, it kind of glows a little bit. It's interesting to know that I have that. It's kind of like a darker shade of fluorescent orange, so it might be helpful in some blending. Let's see the difference between this orange here and this orange here. They're different shades, but they still kind of glow a little bit. All right, so what else was I gonna do? Maybe I'll do these two. Get these ones in there. Oh, I know what I want to do. Let's do this first. Nope. Sorry. There's not much left in this side of the marker. Let me just shake it a little bit. Better. It's just like a bottle of ketchup. You can shake it, get some of the ink down at the end to the reservoir. We got yellow, orange, red, a couple of different reds. So that one, orange, red, dark orange, fluorescent orange. Where's my reds? Oh, here we go. One of these is dead. And it's not that one. Should probably throw them away if they're too dry, right? All right, that's my collection. All right, that's what I'm gonna do with this orange. I'm going to the thick side here. I'm gonna do that one. Didn't quite give me the effect I was looking for. It's all right. We got a plan B. We got a plan B. Let's check these out. Let's see what this one gives me. That's too dark. What do we got here? Nope. And this one. That'll work. Haven't had any ads pop up on the music in the background for a while, so orange, red, yellow. Well, I went and messed that one up. It's all right. I've done so much on this piece that I can kind of live with a couple of minor mistakes. So let's see. Oh, that's fine. All right. Hazards of war, right? That's gonna be tough to get off.
Watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
Being a witch is being a sister.
Get AMC Plus and more streaming channels to watch your favorites on YouTube.
It'd be cool to see tomorrow because this is a small, micro episode of a live stream, right? I'm only going 2 hours. When I dash, I do anywhere from 5 to 7 hours. So just doing these quick little snippet 2-hour live streams, it's interesting because I'm keeping track of my watch hours in the studio. So we'll see how 2 hours goes, and then I'll times that by how many 2-hour sessions I do per week. I think I did 3 hours last time. So alrighty. What are we doing here? Alright. I think it's lights out time. Hold on, let's see what we got here. Let's go. Boom. Okay, I get these off. I wanted to see what, I don't use fine line fluorescent markers very much. And that's not that great, so we'll keep it there for now. How about this one? Oh, that's pretty good. We'll keep that one. Is that two-sided? Oh shit. This marker's double-sided, but this side's dry. That happens. So a marker with no cap on it. Is that fluorescent? That's dried out. Then put the cap back on. Okay. Red, orange, yellow. How about this orange? Nope, that's dry. Some of these fine point fluorescents are dried out, unfortunately, because I haven't used them a lot. That's no good. Last one. That's our last one here. That's not too bad. We'll leave it there in case we need it. Yellow, right? So yellow, orange, and red. We'll start with those first. Every so often I check the streaming behind me so I make sure that the image quality is good. Sometimes the movement, I have my camera, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it focuses on what's in front of it spatially, so
Hey, it's Brooke Alex. Check out my new music video, 15 Late, on YouTube.
there we go. There's the ad. Took a long time, but it finally came up. I don't think it's going to be a copyright strike though, because it's not like music. So, all right. And thank you for whoever's hanging out. I appreciate that. Watch hours mean everything to me. as well as subscribers. So please hit that subscribe button if you're just new to the channel and want to see more of this, want to see some DoorDash videos. I have a funny feeling I'm gonna have to clean this up when I turn the lights on. So, orange. Okay. Oops.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket on YouTube. Watch more of your favorite teams' out-of-market games and keep your live TV service for more NFL football every Sunday afternoon. Sign up now. Terms and embargoes apply.
All right, well set.
Looks like you're on YouTube watching a musician that can do it all. But did you know there's a YouTube music app that does it all with ad-free listening and song downloads and background play? And a whole lot more? Whew, that's a lot. Get YouTube Music Premium. Watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
Do you think it's possible to discern some hidden pattern shared by all serial killers?
Get Paramount Plus and more streaming channels to watch your favorites on YouTube. Watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
What was our daughter doing in a 3,000-year-old sarcophagus?
Get HBO Max and more streaming services to watch your favorites on YouTube. baseball season is here. Catch the action live with game day features like Stats View and more from the best seat in the house. YouTube TV. Try it free. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. Watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
I found a place. What is this?
Buy or rent new releases and get more streaming services to watch your favorites on YouTube. watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
Do you think it's possible to discern some hidden pattern shared by all serial killers?
Get Paramount Plus and more streaming channels to watch your favorites on YouTube. You're watching a toothbrush play Billie Eilish, but did you know there's a YouTube music app where you can listen to other rare covers of your favorite songs? And, of course, the original. Duh. Get YouTube Music Premium.
Sign up for streaming services and find special offers to watch sports, movies, and shows. So you can go from the pit to the pitch, from Scream to Supreme, from Monkey to Mozart, and drag queens to dragon queens, without ever switching apps. For special deals and over 45 streaming services on YouTube.
Watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
Never rules in the CIA.
Get Paramount Plus and more streaming services to watch your favorites on YouTube.
All right, we're gonna close this one out. In a few minutes, we're gonna go dark and fill in the final. Oops, I missed a spot.
Watch hit movies and TV shows on YouTube.
Being Superman is harder than it used to be. It's much harder.
Get HBO Max and more streaming services to watch your favorites on YouTube.